Hey trappers, Dale Billingsley here, Billingsley Brand Lures. So I'm kind of crappy out today. I really can't get out and do much as far as making a set type video. So what I thought I would go over with you today is the importance of trap pans going clear to base. I got a couple here. Let me tell you what. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So here we have the basic 1.5 coil spring Duke trap, probably the most sold trap in America as far as for a raccoon type trap or something of that sort. As you can see, this big gap here between the base and the pan, because the levers are hitting right here on the sides of the pan and keeping that pan up, and you can see that there's not a lot of room here. There's not a lot of room here for a paw. Where if you would either take this trap and take a surface grinder and trim the sides of the pan down so the pan goes clear down to the base of the trap. Or another easy fix would be to just go ahead and buy like a 1.5 Bridger pan or a square pan, you know, the old Montgomerys, the old Northwoods, something of that sort, and just swap the pans out. Then the pan will go clear to base and it will result in a higher catch. What's happening when that trap fires, those levers come up, hit the sides of that pan, and you're getting this kickback effect. Trust me, guys, it's actually throwing the paw up. Okay, so it's resulting in a shallower catch. Same way on number 2s, same way on number 3s. The old number 2 round jaw Victors are bad about that. The old number 2 round jaw Montgomerys had a big pan, big round pan on them. Terrible, terrible design for the kickback that would result in throwing that foot up and getting this two-toe catch. Now, personally, doesn't bother me, doesn't matter to me. I don't care if I catch that animal by the tip of the tail as long as he's still there when I get there the next day. But the deeper catch is the better of any of it if you can get it. So this is just some of the mechanics. You know, a lot of guys don't understand the mechanics of a trap. This is just one thing, one little adjustment that you can do to result in a better catch for you. You know, especially if you're working, if you're working with this trap, this 1.5, and you're catching fox, and you're having to run before work or after work or before school or after school a lot of times, being a school kid, you know, by having that deeper catch, by that pan going clear to base and resulting in that deeper catch, you know, even with the 1 or 2 toe catch, you know, a lot of times it doesn't hold for you. But if you can get that deeper catch like I'm talking about, clear up by the pad, you know, you'll be able to hold that animal more comfortably and you'll be able to hold him for a longer period of time. Now the same, I mean, we can see it. We can see it here with this old number 3 Northwoods. Very important. Northwood understood, Woodstream understood, the pan had to go clear to base. Results in a way deeper, way higher catch. You know, and if I were, you know, some of you guys that are trying to get off cheaper, running the number 3 Dukes for coyotes, I would sure enough be looking to get that number 3 Bridger pan, because I don't believe you can buy the Northwoods pans anymore, but if you can find them, you know, it's the same pan, same thing. I personally would be looking at putting, you know, switching over and putting that square pan on there to get that pan down to base before that trap, or when that trap fires. That's another very important deal there too, is to time the trap. You want that trap timed to where when it, you know, a lot of you guys are filing night latches in your predator traps, and that's okay if you can get along with it. I don't personally like them at all. I don't mind having the dog notch filed off a little short. This one has been filed off short. I don't mind a short throw on the dog notch. I do not care for the night latch at all. That's just personal preference. I just don't care for them. I would rather see it on a short throw and then have that trap timed to where when that pan falls to base, that's when the trap fires. That's very important. Again, very important to have that pan go clear to base. So I know this was kind of a short little video, wasn't much, but I do believe there's some very good information in there should you choose to use it. And I would, if it were me, I would sure be looking at it pretty hard. Guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. If you would please hit that subscribe button for me if you haven't already. It doesn't cost you a dime other than that motion right there. Hit that thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and share this video. Once again, this is Dale Billingsley with another one. Signing out.